Since Bert became Dr. Knowall, his reputation had spread throughout the kingdom. Every day, people lined up outside his door, and even messengers from distant lands came bearing gifts and problems, hoping for his help. One day, Bert received an urgent summons from the king. This time, the problem was more difficult than ever before. The king said, "Dr. Knowall, our neighboring country is facing a strange disaster. The fields there are withered, the rivers have dried up, and even the animals can no longer reproduce. This threatens not only their survival but also the safety of our kingdom. I hope you can help us find a solution." Bert nodded, though he felt a bit anxious, but he accepted the challenge. He packed his book of wisdom, grabbed his long staff, and took along his loyal assistant, a clever little cat named Spot. Spot always seemed to notice the small details others missed, making it an important companion for Bert. Bert and Spot traveled far and finally arrived in the disaster-stricken neighboring country. The sight before them shocked Bert. The fields, which should have been lush and green, were now a dry, yellow wasteland. The villagers wore expressions of worry and despair. "We once had a magical spring," the village elder told Bert. "Its water nourished the whole country. But several months ago, the spring suddenly dried up. Without the water, everything has come to a halt." Bert began to investigate the location of the spring. He discovered that the spring had been covered by an ancient stone tablet, engraved with complex symbols and patterns. Spot bounced around the stone, meowing excitedly, as if it had found something.